it's not that deep. Yes, it is that deep. It is that deep. Who you talk to, who you hang with, where you go, how you spend your time, who you spend your time with, what you spend your money on, where you live, how you act, how you treat people. It is that deep because it sends a message out to the universe that says this is a representation of what I believe, what I stand for, and who I am, and more importantly, the type of energy that I want to invite into my life.
You can no longer be around people that's contagious. You can no longer be around people that frustrate you. You can no longer be around people that irritate you or shift you out of alignment or not spiritually feeding you. You want to be around people that feed into you, that feed into your life. And if they did not do that before, there's a reason why they were no longer in your life. So you have to let them go. And I'm telling you this, you have to let them go and let them be who they want to be so you can focus on who you want to be.
Welcome back to AF9 Deep Truth Faz. My name is Ancient. Let's watch this video and raise our vibrations.
Love and light to everyone. You know, in this video, this sister right here, she's opening up, being very vulnerable and transparent about her life. When she thought that she was in alignment when she wasn't, but personally, I think that you were in alignment, but I do love the vulnerability that she showed about like going through marriage, successful job, having the house, the cars, the dogs, you know, things that they sell to us, practically the American dream. But when she thought that it was for her, it wasn't her. But take a listen, leave your comments.
Less is more when you're in alignment. That is the biggest lesson that I've learned in this phase of my life. When I was in LA, I was there for 10 years. I bought and owned a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with a huge backyard that I redid. I had an amazing job. And by amazing, I just meant the manyan. Okay, I was making a lot of money. I was married. I was, trying for and eventually had a baby. Baby's not here anymore. I had 3 dogs. Who told me to do that anyway? I had 3 dogs, and I, on the outside, had this amazing life. I just had so much. It was just so full of so much. Today, I live in a studio apartment. I'm in New York. I am divorced and I'm single. I don't have my dogs with me right now. They're with my family in LA still. I have a job, and let's just say it's not coming close financially to what I was doing before. And when you look at those things on paper, you might think, wow, she really took steps backward. In fact, that's what I was saying to myself just 3 months ago, 2 months ago. I had a big moment of conflict because suddenly I started to feel the panic of, I have lost so much. I've taken steps backwards and I'm behind.
Nah, you weren't behind, sister, but I do understand where you're coming from. Because when you've had so much in the grand scheme of what a happy life should look like, and then when you take a step back, but what's happening is that when you're destined for greatness, you have to remove what's already there and make room for the new. So that's what's going on right there.
And the feeling of not just feeling like, oh, I'm too late, I never reached this place, but I have reached this place and now I have fallen backwards, it's like a horrible feeling to feel, because you feel so much doubt and disappointment, and now you start to have feelings of regret. But when I actually think that I've done and I look at my life, I am in alignment with whatever my life path is meant to be. I know I'm on it. I know I'm on it. And I have no tangible evidence that my life has gotten bigger, right? But on the inside it has. Because I am so far beyond the woman I was when I had the husband, the house, the car. I still have my car, but she's in LA. The job, the money. When I looked like I had so much more, I felt like I was suffocating. I used to say that I cannot breathe in my home. I feel so stuffed in here, even though there was so much space. I was like, I need more space. because I can't breathe. I'm like suffering, like literally. I thought that meant I just need more. And when you're in less alignment and you have more things, more is not enough. Nothing is enough, because again, things cannot satisfy. It's not about things satisfying. It's about finding better alignment and making sure that you're on the right path. And if you're not careful, you'll accidentally worry yourself into grabbing for more in life without realizing that you're less.
I understand where you're coming from, sis. I do understand where you're coming from in regards to this. When you say you feel like you're suffocating, you need to breathe, you are just surrounded by things that it was just zapping all your oxygen. It just wasn't for you. Better is there. Better is definitely coming. Right now it doesn't make sense, because while you're going through it and you're growing through it, it just seems hard. It feels complicated. You're like, why me? You listen to all them self-help videos saying, you should say, try me. It is a difficult road to walk, but you have to take every step, and you just have to just go through it. You just have to go through it, because when you come out on the next side, you'll be so thankful and so grateful about what's going on. Sometimes you look back in the past and be like, you know what, I had all of this, I have all of that, but these are all material things. But as you can see, for you, it was all about like finding the inner peace. It was all of that. You will get what is due to you. You will definitely get, because the universe has got a big fat check for you. They're not going to leave you stranded, but it's just you got to get rid of all of that to get all of this that's coming.
Right? The position that you're in where you feel like you've lost is exactly where you need to be to gain. Mm-hmm. And I feel that in my life today. I don't have as much money as I did. I don't have any accolades that I would be proud to like share with the world. I have actually failed, and a lot.
No, you haven't.
In the public eye. But I, with this less, feel so much more content. I feel so much more joy. I feel so much more gratitude. I do the same walk every single morning. I see the same trees. I see the same people. I see the same dogs. And I just have so much gratitude for every moment that I get to spend taking deep breaths, feeling that in the loneliness of my small studio apartment, this is mine. I get to cook the food I want to cook. I get to think the things I want. I get to make the decisions I want to. There's no tension when I wake up in the morning. There's no fear. There's no worry. Like, it is what I want it to be.
You can breathe now.
There is so much opportunity in front of me in this space of less. And so, yeah, lesson of the day is less is more when you are in alignment.
I'm going to see if I can help y'all understand life and alignment, okay? So alignment literally means a straight line, okay? So have y'all heard of the term stay on the straight and narrow path? Alignment, straight and narrow path, stay focused, narrow, focused, face forward, right? Align, okay? But this is basically what happens is when we are born, we technically have a straight, narrow path, which is alignment, from the beginning of our life to the end of our life of what we could do. But we never take that. Let me show you what we do instead.
What are you saying? We have a linear line, just a straight line.
So I'm just born, right? Okay, I've reached adolescent years. Now I'm an adult. Boom. I can still stay on this straight and narrow path and get all the way to here if I follow alignment. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to get distracted and I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to spend 6 years and I'm going to have 2 kids. And then that's not going to work out because it was out of alignment, right? So here we are. Now I got my 2 kids and I'm trying to still get on the straight and narrow path. And I'm walking through life and I might get distracted by something else. And I spend another 4 years doing that. Didn't work out. It was out of alignment. Alignment was straight. I keep veering off to the right. Okay, well, I'm not veering off to the right no more. I learned my lesson. Oh, now I'm going to veer off to the left. Boom. What happens? I got me another kid. 3 kids now. Ooh, now this challenge is getting a little heavier, trying to stay in alignment.
because I'm carrying all this extra stuff with me because I kept getting distracted. I got distracted twice on the right-hand side, but I learned my lesson. So I went left, but I ended up with more things to carry.
So practically, even if you go left or right, as long as you come off your path, you've got to realign yourself. Like car tires, you gotta set it right. You gotta stay on your path. So what she's saying in an example is that a part of the straight path, no kids would have been involved.
Now I'm tired. Now I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't know where to go. Now I'm just going to stay here for a while with all this responsibility. Whew. Lord, okay.
That's like depression.
All right. I gotta figure it out here. Now something's gonna happen in my spiritual world, my spiritual awakening. I'm gonna meet Boho, honey, and she's gonna turn my life around. Whew. Now I got the energy again. I got some direction. I'm gonna go on the straight and narrow path. Boom. We made it. Okay? That is alignment. I hope that made sense. Y'all know I'm crazy.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Stay on the straight and then you make it there. But you might deviate, you might swerve, you might go around some bumps and curves. Things will happen. But no matter what, you come back. Sometimes when you're even on the path, that's what she showed, you're actually on the path, you can just be at one point. That's normally like with depression and stuff like that. You're trying to figure it out. But you never go back. It's always keep on going forward. You keep on moving forward. You don't go back. In her example, you never go back. It's always forward. You might go left, you might go right, you might be at one point, but you don't go back.
Lately I've been quiet, and it's not because I lost my voice, but it's because I've been recalibrating my frequency. You ever feel like you're doing the right things, but just something feels like it's off? That's where I've been lately. And what I'm realizing is that alignment always comes before acceleration. You can't move faster until you start moving right. Because if you try to accelerate before you get into alignment, you'll burn through your blessings the same way your car burns through tires when they're out of alignment. Let me explain it like this. If the tires on your car start to wear unevenly, that is a sign that your car is out of alignment. And if you go and buy new tires and you never fix the alignment, those new tires will wear out the same way the old tires wore out. See, nothing changes until alignment happens. And you know what? Life works the same exact way. You can change your job.
Yes, even with the car, the example of the car. When you're driving your car and you know it's out of alignment as well, if you let go of the steering wheel, the car doesn't go straight on a straight road. It goes left or it goes right. And you have to keep your hands on the steering wheel at all given time because the car is out of alignment to keep it going straight. However, if the car now is aligned, you can take your hands off the steering wheel and it will go straight. It will keep in alignment. It's going a straight line as long as the car tires are right. That's like an example of your life. Take a look at it. Do you still need to keep your hands on the steering wheel for it to go straight? Or does it go straight naturally?
You can change your city, your routine. You can change whatever you want. But if the inner alignment is off, the same old patterns will show up in the new place. See, that's why the silence that I've been experiencing and a lot of you have been experiencing as well. It is not punishment, it's preparation. It's the mechanic of heaven working underneath the hood of your soul, getting your soul straight so that when it's time to move again, you can handle acceleration without destruction. Because acceleration without alignment isn't progress, it's nothing more than wear and tear. So say this: my sensitivity is my strength, my frequency is aligning, and my season of acceleration is next. Welcome to your alignment season. Now, if anything that I said in this video resonates with you, I want you to put in the comments and just say, I'm getting realigned. If this hits your spirit and you know that it's your season to accelerate, follow for the next video because I'm going to give some practical steps.
We've never fit into friend groups. There's a reason your spirit kept pulling you away from them. Spiritually gifted, intuitive people do not thrive in friend groups. And a big reason for that is because your energy doesn't know how to perform. It knows how to perceive. You don't ignore anything. Your intuition catches the micro shifts, the ego battles, the subtle jealousy, the silent competition, all the things that people pretend are not happening. Your nervous system picks up what the room is trying to hide.
No, I'm showing you guys this video because it's also, even the people that you're around, it also contributes to if your alignment or they will derail you or why you don't fit in. It's still a part of your purpose for you to keep moving forward.
And that drains you. Your body and spirit won't let you settle into environments that require you to mute what you're sensing. You weren't built to sit in fake energy just to say that you belong somewhere. This is why friendships end the moment that you stop shrinking. This is why groups get tense when you walk in. This is why you're always closer to one or two people instead of the whole circle. The solution is not forcing yourself to adapt. It's accepting that your spirit chose alignment over belonging. Your energy will always guide you to people who feel safe, not social arrangements that look good. So if your circle is small, your spirit is curating your protection.
That's the best way forward. And they told you before, why it's lonely at the top. You can't bring everyone with you. Not everyone evolves at the same pace. Some people might not even looking to evolve at all in this lifetime, but you got to focus on you and you got to be the most authentic you. Be the authentic you. You got to speak when it's right. You got to move when the action is required. Understand. Stay grounded.